All right, what's good? Welcome in. Something has been going on with my recording devices, my mics, the adapters, everything. It's been glitchy. I recorded two separate readings from this, and there's no volume. So um, I'm just going to do it a little bit different, more freestyle, and I'm going to show the shuffling. But it's such a shame. It's so funny how things try to interfere, try to stop the readings and the truth from coming out, right? But at the end of the day, you got to keep pushing through. Because I'm telling you, like, I feel like I'm being tested. I'm always being tested. I'm always being, especially in my environment. So I feel like this could be like a collective energy. Like, you could be living with people that don't support you, that try to like mock you to your face, your family, your friends. You could be going through this. The universe spirit is showing you people that are two-faced, that are fake, that are putting on a facade in front of you, okay? But meanwhile, you're you're planting you're planting seeds for your future manifestations, okay? And right now you're just going through a transmutation process because I did see the transformation card of the dragonfly love, okay, when those cards fell out. So that could be going on, right? Like right now, like I'm in an environment, my parents are always uh, put it on a face, put it on a facade. You know, when you could read energy, they're saying one thing, they're trying to tell you one thing, putting on a show, putting on a face, but their energy is saying something else. So I feel 144 as I look up. I feel like you could be going through like the same shit. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Like, people in a very narrow stuck mindset are not going to understand certain lifestyles, certain choices, right? So they're going to try to implement what they think is right. But let me tell you, I don't take advice from anybody that I'm not willing to trade places with, and that's nobody. I don't care how successful you are. I don't care how you look, how great this, how grand that, it does not matter. Because at the end of the day, I love who I am inside. I am my own authentic expression, if I could freaking speak. I am my own authentic expression, and I speak my truth, right? I walk my talk. I'm not hiding anything, so that's a little tangent for whoever, but and that's what I'm here. That's why I'm showing up every day. So you guys could speak in your authentic expression, learning humility, learning that you are being spiritually activated, that you are attaining some sort of wisdom through your psychic abilities. Your crown chakra right now, chills as I say that, is on fire. You could be getting like a lot of migraines, a lot of headaches. Your eyes could be hurting you. Of course, go to the doctor, check it out, make sure it's not anything in the physical. But maybe you're just like you feel more tired, rest more, behavior patterns, and that's just it. That's why I was touching on this topic. I'm like, why am I speaking about like what I'm going through, right? But again, we're all connected. Nettle, boundaries, caution. That's exactly okay. This is exactly so. Now I got to open up, and I got to open up the can of worms. Okay, introspection, self inventory. This is exactly what I mean. Like, when you're trying to do something and people are loud, people are trying to interfere. Like me living with my parents, it's like a shit show. It's a joke here. Okay. They act one way because now I'm on this platform and I'm speaking my truth. Now they're starting to show a different face. Okay, but that could be something that you're going through. People are trying to test your boundaries and people are trying to psychically attack you, but they're not doing something where you have proof to say, hey, like, I feel this, I feel that, and they just brush it off and gaslight you. So make sure that you're not being gaslit. That they're just like, oh no, it's just your imagination. It's just that maybe you're feeling this, or try to blame it on someone else, but meanwhile it's them. It's your friends and family. And that's what we go through as a collective, as the chosen, as spiritual beings, as those who are aware, who are walking the spiritual path, who are awakening to our greatest version and the remembrance of who we are. Okay, this is a powerful move. This is number 6, something that's coming into balance. Again, a lot of purple. Purple could be your favorite color. I know mine is. Your crown chakra, I'm telling you, you're having a very deep awakening here, and you're playing chess while these other jokes, okay, they're jokes, right? And it's like, oh, love and light, and I understand that's where we come from. It's always love and light, but the truth is the truth. You got to call it how it is. You can't be like, oh, that's okay, I understand where you're not a pushover just because you're spiritual. Like, who put this in the book? Where's this book? Where's the rules and regulations? You know what I mean? It's such a joke, and it's all love and light, of course. That's where we come from. That's the remembrance of who we are. But we come with a purpose. Some of us are warriors. Some of us are here to heal. Some of us are here to hear, to speak the truth, right? You see how I can't get my words out because it's like even in my environment, there's so much negativity, there's so much spiritual attack. I'm going through the same thing. Don't think you're alone, babe. That's why I'm on this platform. That's why I'm doing what I do. Okay, because everybody that comes across, like, they may think I'm crazy, friends, family. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about anybody's opinion. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know I'm a solid person on the inside. And that's what I want for you guys. That's why I'm here every day pushing out these videos. And I've allowed things to stop me so many times. And I'm only sharing because I want you to learn from this and not be in that position to allow people to interfere, like to have those karmic relationships, those karmic lessons, situations where I was always getting knocked back, knocked back, knocked back 2 steps, knocked back 2 steps. Just when I thought I was taking a step forward, I was getting knocked back 2 steps. You know what I mean? Until I started realizing and putting up boundaries. And you need the same thing, right? Especially as you're evolving, a powerful move, something that you did shifted everything. Again, you unlocked something. You're on chills. You're unlocking consciousness, divine consciousness, baby. Okay? You're unlocking divine consciousness. You're playing chess. You see this? You could be a chess player, but you're also a winged master. I'm getting. That's a new one, a winged master. Hmm. You're an earth angel. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. I'm getting the temperance energy. Time machine. Trust everything. Something in the past, behavior patterns, something in the past was interfering, but I feel like you let go of that. And now your psychic abilities are on point. Like, you speak it, it comes into existence. You speak it, like, oh, you speak someone's name and they'll call you. Like, your path is headed towards, excuse me, I'm hiccuping. That could be significant, but I also just finished eating, which I usually don't eat when I do readings. Look, oh my God, collective. Viewer, we have 9, the rose's kiss. Boundaries. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy putting up boundaries. Enjoy putting people in their place. Okay. It's not all love and light. You do it from love because you're doing it with self love. You're not doing it for love that someone keeps disrespecting you. Someone is playing a fool or try to play you for a fool, and you, oh, it's all love and light. No, your boundaries is love and light because you're showing yourself that you're worth more, and you're not taking the breadcrumbs that people try to give, seeing beyond the ordinary. So this is 3 6. Okay, you're manifesting something. Let me tell you, this is a 9. This is a 3. 15 is a 6. 3 6 9, all across the board here. We have every um, every number that's 3, 6, or 9 in this row right here. Okay, can you see it? Let me pull it back a little bit more. All this row here, 3, 6, 9. So you're manifesting. Do some sort of meditation, and underneath, waking the lion. 10, completion. You've manifested. Something's coming in. And this is one of the readings that I did that the voice didn't come through for some reason. I've been charging my mic and the adapter like overnight. I charged it last night because one of you guys said that you couldn't hear the volume. I was like, what the? So I charged it overnight to make sure this morning, and the volume still didn't work. So I'm telling you, there's something funny. And Believe you me, they've been tapping into my phone, whoever they are, hackers, whoever it is. Oh, you hear the noise in the background? It's always that. There you go. Did you hear the drama in the background? Every day I deal with that. I hope you heard that. Every single day. So loud, like 40 times a day. It's constant. It's giving me PTSD. Okay. So this is waking the lion within. 19, 10. I'm telling you, something is manifesting. This was in one of the readings. What's underneath this? Spring, awakening, renewal. Babe, when I tell you that you are ascending to heights where no one can no longer touch you, I mean it. You are guided. You are shielded. Okay. You are in the void right now. You are becoming a teacher, a spiritual guide. This is why you had to go through everything. This is why I had to go through everything. Like, if I told you the trials and tribulations that I had to go through and I had to endure since my whole life, I was abused. My whole entire life. I'm not even fucking joking you. Since I was a child, up until like my 40s. I'm grown. I'm grown, babe. I'm grown. Okay, listen to Big Sis. I'm grown. My whole entire life abused. Was it also my responsibility? When I knew better, I became better. I did better. I chose better. Yes. But that wasn't without the hard knocks of life lessons. Okay. You are expanding your spiritual gifts. You're walking into your teacher, your skill set, abilities. This is what I wanted to touch on with the other reading. The manifestation card came out under the deck, but now I did a shuffle in front of you guys, so it's a bit different. But you were reaping, you were excuse me, planting, you were sowing seeds, and now you're reaping what you've sown in the past, and you're awakening. Like, how many cards can we have of awakening? Waken the lion, a powerful move, spirituality, psychic gifts, abilities, work with amethyst as well, I'm getting. Okay, that's going to be a crystal that's going to help protect you. Even put it under your pillow while you're sleeping. Okay, to help you with psychic attacks and what have you, and even some sort of black tourmaline stone or pyrite. I'm getting. Look, and then awakening. We have awakening, spring projects, and then spirituality, wisdom, humility, and then we have psychic abilities, behavior patterns. You're on point. You know what you're doing. You know what you're saying. I don't know who I'm speaking to, collective. We're one of the same kind, my love. Okay, you're going through it, but you're manifesting something here with the 369 sequence. These are all what's the, I'm looking for a specific word, not numeric value, but they're all shoot. What's the word, spirit? Denominations, thank you. They're all denominations of 3, 6, or 9. So you're manifesting. So work with that frequency through your meditation. Look, and then we have shining through, which is another 3, and then close encounters, which is 10 underneath the deck, waking the lion. So this is you connecting 1313 as I look up. Let it go. Let go of whatever it needs to let go. That string of fate. Hummingbirds could be significant, which is another 6. And then look at that, bearing fruit, which is another 3. I'm telling you, I am telling you, work with the numerical frequency 1010. You could be seeing 1010. That could be a confirmation for you as well. Work with the numeric frequency of 369. That's also your name could be Nick, Nicole, Nicola, Nicola Tesla, right? Telsa and Tesla. I always get confused because they sound the same. Okay, so work with that frequency, connect with your spirit guides. You are awakening, you're ascending, and your boundaries are needed. Learn to love your boundaries. Learn to love your boundaries. And anybody that challenges your boundaries, that's a sure sign right there. They're not meant to be in your life. They're only there through ulterior motives because you see beyond. Look at this amethyst, seeing beyond. You know what's coming in. You could even be a prophet coming into a prophetic vision. I'm getting. You could have blue eyes, or very specific, you could have one like dark eye and one blue eye. That's very specific. I want to get these cards to just clarify and confirm. Okay, and trust me, what you're going through, people always testing you, people mocking you, not taking you seriously, people overlooking you. Not anymore, babe. Not anymore. Now, that's going to be a thing of the past. Now you're going to be recognized for the powerful move. They're going to see you as the queen, as the king. They're going to see you. You're a key to awakening the consciousness collective, whoever I'm speaking to. Let's clarify violet with powerful move, spirit. Clarify violet with your name could be Violet Victor, I'm getting, or this is just a victory, but you've unlocked something by letting go of something in the past. Yeah, and now you're moving forward because you changed, or you hold on, that could just be it, right? Excuse me. Cancerian with the chariot here and the hangman, Piscean energy, so strong water sign. This is you moving forward, and you change some sort of perspective or perception about something, and that as soon as you change that perspective, that pinnacle moment, change happens in an instant. Change doesn't happen over time. Progress, results happen over time. Change happens in the instant you decide. Tony Robbins, okay? Powerful move. So you've decided to see something. You've extracted something from your subconscious beliefs that was holding you back, and now you brought it to light. And you've gained some sort of deeper, more profound wisdom, more profound insight. And that's a powerful move that shifted. It was a power play, something you did, and it was recent, I'm getting, that brought you to this awakening. Was it this card underneath the deck? I don't even know. I don't even remember. I think so. Awakening, waking the lion within. You could be Leo, or something happened within Leo season. That could be significant. Let's clarify amethyst with time machine. Clarify spirit. Psychic abilities, behavior patterns. Too many cards. Thank you. Again, more Leo energy coming out with the strength card, page of swords, and the strength card. A white lion could be significant. You could dream of a white lion. That is your ancestors. If you dream of lions, which I always dream of lions, even when I was a child, I used to have dreams of lions, white lions, like big, like the Narnia movie, and it had that big lion. I used to have dreams of that lion always with me, and even just recently, like maybe a few months back, but um it was a lioness, and she came and she put her head on my shoulder. So those are your spirit guides, those are your ancestors. You could be Lyran. You could be Lyran, and that's why you feel excluded. That's why you feel like you're to yourself a lot more, because we have a lot of lion energy. You could have a lion tattoo, okay? That could be your spirit animal, or some sort of big cats. I'm getting Sekhmet. Sekhmet could be significant, okay? Even Isis. But this is finding your tribe, awakening to oh no, this is what I want to do. The nine of wands, something that's protected. This is your spirit guide that's been walking with you in the time machines. Something about time travel, timelines. The page of swords, there's information that's coming in that's going to strengthen your gifts and abilities, or there's some sort of download, because you see how she's standing here in front of all, and it's a girl, okay, let's not get offended, um but you see how she's standing here in front of all these books. So there's some sort of information, like download from the Akashic records, that confirmation. I just heard a honk in the back. You can't hear it because I'm wearing like my boy's PlayStation headset, so I could drown out the noise in the back. But this is protected, and you're being asked to protect your gifts, to take a stance. The Nine of Wands for me as a reader is the wise warrior. Traditionally, many people will read it as the wounded warrior. You're no longer wounded because now you're traveling to the 10 of wands, and you're going to put down the burdens of the wounds, and you're going to take the lesson. You're going to let go of the pain, whatever it was in the past, in the time machine. And now you're projecting forward. Where you were stuck in the past, now you've shifted something through the strength, through the courage, through having the endurance. You have, whoever I'm speaking to, you're a fucking powerhouse. I don't think you understand. You're a powerhouse, and you needed someone like me to tell you, okay, that you're a powerhouse because you have been psychically attacked with the strength card, psychic abilities, behavior patterns. People have been psychically attacking you and sending you, and I said it. You know, those people, like it could be your friends or family, and they're sending you psychic attacks, but you don't know because you don't have evidence. You can't be like, oh, how do you know? Because I know. They're going to be like, what? So they're gaslighting you, but you see beyond. You see beyond. Your third eye is wide open, collective. Put up those fucking boundaries. Keep saging. Keep using Palo Santo. Cleanse your energy. Even use a bell to clear out negativity. Okay, because where you're going, they're trying to stop you. And remember, the devil uses those you love, and God will bring in strangers, people like me, to you've never met, someone across the world, to be like, hey, I see you. I know what you're going through. You're not alone because I'm going through it too. As we speak, we're going through it right now. Okay? Like crazy shit. Like just it like unnecessary things. Unnecessary. And it's because people try to stop it. And you know how many times people try to stop me from continuing my channel, from me doing readings? I don't, not anymore. Now I'm going full force. I show up every day. It doesn't matter. I go to work. I still make time for it. You hear the cough in the back. I listen to that every single day. And she'll play it off like, oh, I'm sick. Don't you feel bad for me? I'm sick. But meanwhile, she doesn't take care of herself. She doesn't eat right. She doesn't exercise. Okay. She doesn't do anything to improve her health. She doesn't go to the doctor. She just sits there and wallows in her self pity, in her self loathing. And that's what narcissists do. It's like the victim narcissist. Okay. So you got to be wary of that, especially when it's a parent, the high priestess. Okay. That's it. What do we have underneath the deck? I'm out. I'm out of here. The world. 2222 2222 on the clock. The ending of a new, the ending of old and a new beginning. The fixed signs: Aquarius, more Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Okay, so you're pushing forward. You're persistent. You persevered. The High Priestess energy, Piscean energy. You are the black cat energy. Something about cats is very significant. You could have a cat. Okay, you could have a black cat, but High Priestess, or some High Priestess. Okay, check this out. Some high priestess has been trying to set some sort of boundaries so you don't awaken to your spiritual gifts and abilities. This could be occult knowledge, okay? But this is coming to an end now because you have been seeing beyond. You have been persisting because you have been shown the bigger picture. Chills, and I'm getting chills on my head, in the back of my head, okay? And that's your Amilu data, whatever. I can't pronounce it, and I'm not gonna try because I'm fumbling over my words as it is today. What's this card? Oh yeah, the page of cups that came out. I didn't even notice. Look at that. Okay, so they're trying to emotionally manipulate you. Look how cute this page of cups is. So setting something regarding music could be significant here, like um magnetic frequencies that they're emanating out on the phone lines, on certain wavelengths. Okay, but it couldn't stop you. It's coming to an end. Everything that this high priestess tried to do, tried to come off as this innocent page of cups, tried to play in your face. Okay, it's coming to an end. Now you put up some sort of boundary, I'm getting, and now you can't be stopped, collective. You can't be stopped. You're well on your way. They couldn't stop the great awakening because you're here to be a leader and to show others that it can be done. And they tried to test your strength, but you hold this white lion energy, and that's very, very sacred. I used to have dreams of white lions. Okay. If you know, you know. Listen, keep doing your work, keep showing up. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills as I say this. I believe in you. You got this. Day by day, your application is now ready, Daniela. I didn't apply for anything, but that just shows that your contract, you're ready to go. You're ready to take off. Your application is ready. It's ready to file and apply for that position of leadership, to become a teacher, to become a guide and a way shower for others. The beast is awakened within you. Chills. Woo. That's crazy. It's like someone's touching my leg. Okay. Anyway, stay well wherever the day may find you. Much love. Like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let's get this community growing.